Hello vapors and vapettes. Welcome to this edition of Logan Vapes. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to be talking about my vapor story. So after this quick cloud, we'll begin into my journey through vaping. And vapors and vapettes, we are back. Let's get to talking about my story. It was a fateful day when I was in the Army, and it started out like any other day, and I received a phone call. My brother was going through surgery and his lungs had collapsed. That was when I first picked up cigarettes. I was a smoker for 5 years. And it was rough. I mean, getting that nicotine fix, always having to bum cigarettes, having to buy cigarettes and everything. Plus, waking up with my lungs hurting, not being able to run as fast. Because when I was in basic training, shoot, I ran a 2 mile in 11 minutes, 42 seconds. Then it kept creeping up, and it was taking a toll on my health. I got out of the Army, and then, it was things were going good for me and everything. Had a job, still smoking cigarettes, so, had a job. And then, boom, grandfather died of cancer. That was kind of rough, too. I mean, it was rough. I was real close to my grandfather. They didn't tell me what kind of cancer, but he just died of cancer. So then his life went on, hit a rough spot, and I ended up at a place called Hopes and Dreams. And that's in Quitman, Georgia. It was a treatment facility for PTSD. And I was at an auction / car show and everything, and they had an auction for a mech mod, the Dreadnought. And I was like, you know what, cool. This would be alright, But where I messed up was that was my first mod ever, and it was a mech mod. I didn't know how to build coils correctly. It was just weird, I put short out, and I'm like, okay, this ain't gonna work, so I set it down. This is a nice paperweight, and then I was continuing smoking cigarettes. Smoked all the way up until this past February. And it was a kind of wake-up call. I woke up, my lungs hurt really, really bad for some reason. I was coughing, and I was like, oof. I gotta quit. So me and my then girlfriend were sitting there, and we went to a breakfast at this place, and there was a vapor shop. RSQ Vapors here in Port Charlotte, Florida. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to go in there and see what they got. And so I walked in, saw what they had and everything. I was looking around, and I was like, I want a mod. I want to get a mod, and I want it to blow some clouds, but I want it not to go through juice like a hog. And since I was a pack-a-day smoker, I also asked them, what kind of juice. So my first initial setup, guys, was the E-Leaf iStick TC 60 watt with the Milo 2 tank. I loved that mod, I loved it and everything. It was a great mod. Got me off the stinky sticks. And it was going good until I broke the tank. So that was kind of a rough patch without that nicotine for that stretch. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to see if I can order a spare glass. Found a spare glass, kept going, and it was good. So as I was getting ready to, going through my vaping journey, starting out with that, I was like, you know what? I want something that has a little bit more oomph to it. Not too much, but a little bit, So I went to a vape shop here locally in Punta Gorda. It's called E-City Vapor. And I picked out the Pico. The Pico, one of the most popular kits in 2016. It was a great kit. Really loved the Pico. And I was like, you know what? the Milo 3 tank ain't really doing it for me. I want another tank that was a little bit better. So I went up to the Aspire Cleto. Oh boy, I still have that Cleto today, and I love that Cleto. It's a great, especially with the coils that come with it. Amazing. And then I was like, yeah, well, I want something with a lot of power that I can sit there and load massive clouds. This was my cloud chasing phase. I was like, I want massive clouds. And I was like, well, I'm going to get an RDA as well. So I got the Rillo RX 200 with the Freak Show RDA. Boy, oh boy, massive clouds, massive clouds. Great vapor reduction on it. It was a little bit too much for me, the coils I had set up in there. But then all of a sudden I was hurting for cash, and I was like, oh. So I sold the Rillo RX 200, still have my Pico and my Ely Fi Stick 60 watt. And then, I was doing alright, things were going good a little bit. So I went up and bought this. Still doing the cloud chasing phase. I bought 2 other tanks. I got the Aspire Cleto 120 and the TFV8. Love both those tanks. Love both those tanks. Then I was watching one of Jack Vape's live shows, and I heard about this place called Vape Shack. It was, it was great. I went in and checked it out. Great family there and everything. Great pointers. So I also decided to start building my own coils, because when I had the Freak Show, it was before the August 8th, and they could build coils in the shop. So I started building my own coils. I'm a newbie at it, but I'm not sure if you can see, thanks to the help of one of the people in Vape Shack, nice looking coil. Can't really see it, but that's a nice looking coil. My vaping journey, all these people have helped me, and there's always these fake ads coming out bashing vaping. But since I have started vaping, I can breathe better. I'm much more active. I played a game of basketball, and the smoker was like, now just like breathing normally, and I'm just like, look at this, Vaping has cleared me up. I don't wake up with my lungs hurting. It's great. I really love it. I record videos to get the word out there to people. It's not just me. I'm not doing this for me, guys. I'm doing it for every one of you. I've lost family members to cancer and heart attacks and everything else because they were smokers. I didn't want to become another statistic. I'm going to continue this healthier lifestyle. And, it's going to be, eventually I won't even be vaping anymore. It's going to be a while before I can get off the vape, because nicotine is a hard addiction to kick. But I'm not on 12 milligrams like I started. I'm at 3. So, guys, this has been, I know it's been a long, draining video, and y'all listening to me banter and everything. And it's okay, this is my vape story. So until next time, guys. This has been Logan Vapes. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Logan Vapes.